Hey, what's up? So in this video, I'm going to show you how to install the longer chassis onto the older Maxx. Right here, you can see the difference in the length of the wheelbase. This is about an inch longer. This is perfect for if you already have the Wide Maxx kit, which is what's on here. If you don't already have the Wide Maxx kit, I will be posting that video Sunday. I figure most people that want to do this upgrade already have the Wide Maxx kit installed. So I'm going to show you just how to install the chassis. You don't need that many parts to do this. Center skid plate, drive shaft, and the chassis with the battery hold down. And you will also need a new body because this body is too short for the new one. So I'll start by removing the electronics. Make sure you keep your screws where they need to go to reinstall everything. If you remove your servo right here, then you don't have to recenter your servo. It'll save you a step when you put it back together. You won't have to open your receiver box. I'll show you how to pull everything out at once. There's a screw right here that holds the motor plate in place. Then you can go ahead and flip it over. Make sure you catch the motor so it doesn't just drop. These three screws right here hold the receiver box in, so go ahead and just pull those out real quick. Alright, and then flip it back over. Don't drop anything out. Don't drop the motor. Now everything will come out all together without having to disconnect anything. Now go ahead and remove the screws in the front. So it's going to be this 6 screws. Go ahead and remove the bottom skid plate. I should have did that when it was upside down. And you can flip it back over and the front should come right out. Yep. Drive shaft will come out. And then for the rear, go ahead and remove the screws. I believe it's this one, that one, and that one. Okay. There's 2 more screws right here. And there you go. Okay, so I removed this chassis from the longer Maxx in the beginning of the video, and I wasn't sure which parts would be sold separate. You can't just buy this. Of course, you have to buy the brackets with it. So that's part number 8919R. The chassis is 8922R. You don't need to replace these Nerf bars. These are the same length, so you just swap these over. Then you will need the longer skid plate, which is 8945R, and then you will need the longer drive shaft, which is 8955R. I will put all the part numbers in the description, and if they are available on Amazon, I will put links as well. So these are pretty easy to install. I don't think I need to go over them. It's 2 screws in the front, 2 screws in the rear, and on the Nerf bars, 2 screws for each side. And then just go ahead and reinstall the chassis onto here. And just use your same screws. Then don't forget your drive shaft, unless you want a 2-wheel drive Maxx. Then you can screw the front back together. Now you can put your skid plate back in. Now you can start putting your electronics back in. You do have to extend these wires out. If you pull them out, you don't have to cut your zip tie. Make sure you put that pin in the same spot. Mine didn't come out of the motor, so I can leave it in there. Well, yeah. Put this screw into place before you flip it over to tighten the motor, just so the motor doesn't fall out of place. Then you can put your antenna back in. You will have to swap over the set screw from the old chassis to the new one. Sorry I didn't do that. I had the set screw still in there since this was from the other RC. Alright, then go ahead and flip it over. Tighten down the motor. Then you can tighten up your receiver box. You have to hold it from the bottom. Alright, flip it back over and install the screw that I forgot earlier. That's it. I think that was pretty easy. Then just install your new body. And there you go. That's how the new Maxx basically looks with the old tires. So the only other thing you would need to complete the look is to swap out the tires, but otherwise these tires look fine. That's going to be it for this video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.